If it seems like the mainstream media has relentlessly used harsh words to describe President Trump, that's because they are.
The president described as volcanic, seething tonight.
President Trump's volcanic eruption behind the scenes.
An angry response from President Trump.
An angry response in all caps.
The president's still furious.
Seething and spoiling for a fight.
A new study by the Media Research Council compiles a list of the most used adjectives to describe the president. Among them, angry, furious, and livid. Definitely lashing out, too. Compare that to the overwhelmingly positive praise the media had for Barack Obama.
You're so confident, Mr. President, and so focused.
A confident and assured demeanor, just quite cool under pressure.
His very eloquent way of speaking.
A historic presidency.
Here to react, Fox Nation host Tomi Lahren and former Bernie Sanders surrogate and progressive activist Nomiki Konst. All right, Tommy, come on. We ran the numbers here. Trump's always angry. He's an angry guy. But you've met him before. I've met him before. He never seems angry to me. Why do you think the media is always calling him seething and enraged?
Well, I think what they're doing is they're projecting themselves upon the president, because if you look at the descriptors they use for Donald Trump,
angry.
Fuming, outraged,
right.
Venting, that's basically the Democratic Party and mainstream media all together in one package. That's what you have there. And they're still so upset that Donald Trump is their president that they describe him the way that they naturally are.
That's true. Do you buy into Nomiki, Tommy's psychological analysis about the press's projection?
I do not. Maybe he's nice to you guys because you're nice to him, because that's what he likes. He likes people. He likes yes men. He likes people around him who are buttering him up all the time.
That's
you do
all.
that. Fair enough. You treat me with respect, and that's why we can speak to each other cordially. But I think the problem with Donald Trump is that look at his tweets. He has meltdowns with world leaders on Twitter every day. I mean, this is the guy on The Apprentice who would yell at people in the boardroom. I mean, he's not calm, cool, collected Obama. You didn't see Obama have a meltdown on Twitter. You didn't see Obama have a meltdown on
Hey, Tommy, you know what? I wish Obama had more of a meltdown. He was a little too cool for me. Remember when American was beheaded overseas and he went out and played golf and fist bumped? I like the president a little feisty. When you go into the swamp and you have to flip the table over, he's going to meet a little resistance. So, of course, he's a little feisty.
Paper towels?
Well, also, Nomiki, listen here. You might not like his tweets, but I think we can agree that when it comes to meeting with world leaders, this president has gone above and beyond what your president did in 8 years. So let's take a look at that. Maybe his tweets work. Maybe his name calling works. Maybe we didn't elect him to be nice. Maybe we elected him to get things done. And guess what? He's doing it, which is why the mainstream media is outraged, venting, and fuming.
I would ask you to ask the people of Puerto Rico, our fellow citizens, about the 5,000 plus deaths that he completely ignored, and the paper towels he threw at them, and the fact that his cronies are going in there and making money off of disaster capitalism right now. If that's what you mean by doing things, exploiting people, treating them like a colony, I mean, that's a perfect example of how he treats other people and how he gets things done. What has he gotten done there? Not to mention how Angela Merkel deals with him. So I don't know what world leaders are talking about other than Putin.
At least he didn't tap Angela Merkel's cell phone like Barack Obama. All right, let's move on to another segment, okay? This is happening in Alameda, California. Because of the Me Too movement, ladies, this is what this school is doing. They're getting rid of the dress code, and now the girls in school can basically wear whatever they want. You can wear tank tops, you can wear, you know, what do they call them? Midriff exposing shorts. And you can basically wear anything that just covers you know where. And this is because, I guess, girls that were wearing provocative clothes, they were being cracked down upon and they were getting suspended. But we can't do that anymore because of Me Too. That's just wrong to tell girls how to dress. Tommy, what do you think about that?
Well, it's really interesting because I do live in California, so I can tell you can go to school 3/4 naked, but how dare you use a straw? But furthermore, I'm sorry, this might not be politically correct, but if you go to school dressed like a hoochie, you're going to get treated like a hoochie. That might not be fair to some people, but it's reality. But I'm sure Nomiki has a wonderful take on this one.
Nomiki?
I'm sorry, I was laughing at the way that you were describing the midriffs, first off. But I think, what we should really be talking about here is not the way that women dress and what they're hoochie or no hoochie or how they're being treated. A man decides how they're going to treat a woman based on their own issues. But separate from that, we should be talking about these schools that aren't being funded. I mean, the fact that charter schools and you have hedge funders who are literally trying to slash budgets, and we're talking about midriffs.
All right, listen.
We have kids who don't even have textbooks and overcrowded schools classrooms.
And the textbooks they do have are so biased against conservatives. Ladies, always fun. Great debate.